Okay, so we're going to start the Murmansk giveaway right there. There we go. And then I'm going to go play Murmansk. I actually sat down this morning and went through all the ships on the list and kind of got everything set up with commanders and whatever. So yeah, I did smart things for a change.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Mad Chihuahua, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. You're not wrong, Terrace. It shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be too long before the 6,000 mark.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Peter, thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Prime sub. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Wherever you are on the globe, I've seen some guys from Central America. I know I've got at least one Canadian in the bracket. Why is the bot not replying? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me make sure. Okay. Stream Elements is pulling its garbage this morning. All right, guys, your entries. Okay, there it is. The bot is talking. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, that's my fault, guys. That's my fault. I didn't click the button that says it's supposed to respond to you. I'll fix that next time. Your entries are getting recorded. Okay, don't worry about that. No, but actually, that's on me. There's a little box you have to tick to tell the bot yes, respond in chat. And I didn't do that, so that's on me. I'll get that fixed for the next giveaway. But your entries are getting recorded, guys. Trust me. If you're entering for the Murmansk, I've got 14 entries so far, so they're there. Trust me. What is with this queue time? 90 seconds? Wow. Wargaming makes a lot of noise about, oh, we want to keep queue time short. And then every now and then you have days like, you're like, what's going on here? Alex, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Alex. Yeah, a little closer to 6,000. Ali Ward, thank you very much. I appreciate that. King of the Sea is a blast, man. King of the Sea is one of the most fun things that we do. We get to do. It's a ton of work. I was talking to this on Thursday night. I did my little low tier stream that my community paid for in September, and this is actually pretty good matchmaking for us. We're not bottom tier. Well, we are bottom tier, but it's only tier 5 and 6. I can live with that. I don't have to see tier 7. And I was talking to a fellow streamer, 7 here on NA. He's actually spelled S3VYN, but he pronounces it 7. Great guy. And we were talking about King of the Sea. About it's a lot of there is some work in the prep, right? You got to sit down with OBS and finagle OBS for your particular setup and make it behave. And then during the day, during the stream itself, there's a lot of, you have to fill a lot of dead time, and then of course you've got to cast the games. And the longer streams are what I find are more challenging, because you got to keep your energy up, right? Once for each ship, Hephaestus. Once for each ship. So if you don't want to, it's put it this way: you can only win one ship. So if you don't want a Murmansk, don't enter. Okay. If you want to save your entry for, remember guys, I've got 7 or 8 of these. I've got 13 premium ships I've got to give away from tiers 5 to 9. And I suppose you guys might, you know what I should have done? I should have put the list into a command so you guys could get that list. I'm going to do that in between games. Let me focus on the game for now. And when this game's over, I'll sit down and I'll build a little Stream Elements command so that newcomers can find out what ships are being given away. Terrace, I believe you get doubloons. I'm fairly confident you get the doubloons instead. So like the doubloon value of the ship. Anyway, so I was talking to 7 about King of the Sea, and we were just talking about how, if once you've done it a lot, you kind of make it look easy, but it's always tough. And the longer days are even harder, right? Those 6-hour days, day 3, day 4 in the middle of the tournament where you've got to keep your energy up and be entertaining for 6 hours, it can wear you down. And we were talking basically that having a co-caster makes such a huge difference. Like, for years, I listened to, you listen to football and baseball and other things on the radio, soccer, whatever sport you happen to enjoy, you can listen to it on the radio or watch it on television. And you don't realize just how critical it is that those guys that are doing the audio work, that are, actually talking about the game and calling the game, that they have somebody to talk to until you try to do it yourself and you realize, wow, I really need this. I really need that. I need to be able to bounce ideas and all of this stuff off of people. All right, this Monahan is going to turn into this gap and find himself in a world of pain. Between me and this Farragut, he's going to be in bad shape. The Kotovsky up there, I'm also interested to see how his maneuvering progresses. That Agla is irritating. Oh, really? Oh, really? Are they divved? No. What are these destroyers doing? What in the hell is happening here? Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Here we go. Here we go, kids. I'm tempted to charge down this thing, but the problem is if I charge down here, I've got an Iron Duke in my face. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not super excited about this. I think I'm actually going to turn around. No. How do I want to play this? I don't like these destroyers running around the middle of the board thinking they own the place. That is not cool. But I also... Look at that Monahan. Look at the balls on that guy. But I also don't like the Iron Duke being right up there in front of me. Like, I really don't like that. What's my torpedo range? 4.5? 8? This thing is 8-kilometer torpedoes? Hell yeah, sign me up. Iron Duke is slow. I'm kind of waiting for him to show me this torpedo angle that I want. Doesn't look like he's interested. Looks like he's actively trying to derp out and not provide me that angle that I want. I'm not really doing a whole lot right now, except being kind of playing stalking horse. Alright, enough. Yep. You are made of tissue paper, sir. Yep, still made of tissue paper. How have we not killed this guy yet?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Frickin' noob.
Hells, thank you for the follow. Hey, it's Stu. Thank you for the follow. A Congo is charging a Monahan. That's not going to end well for everybody. Alright, now I don't know where this Iron Duke is, which actually kind of irritates me a little bit. We have managed to kill everybody but the Monahan, so that's something. I wonder if this carrier down here has figured out he needs to turn... No, he hasn't. No, that's not my problem.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Nope, he found his engines. Means I'm gonna have to start paying attention now and give him a little bit of lead. He found his engines, kids. You see, Mr. CV, this is why you should start off a game with using your engines. I'm gonna give him the bow here. Really, the Iron Duke's shooting at me. Doesn't he have better things to be shooting at, like the Congo in his face? You know, Mr. Iron Duke, you're kind of pissing me off. Don't take that one! Ah, that's irritating. Didn't slow down enough. No, those won't arm in time. You fail. Alright, let's finish this guy off. He's genuinely irritating me. Really? How does the Duke even have that shot? I'm gonna die here in a minute. Yep. It genuinely irritates. Wow. What an idiot. Wow. Wow. What do you mean all that AA? There's no AA. This is a Murmansk. It doesn't have. It's a mid-tier cruiser. It doesn't have any AA. This Farragut does not understand how his AA needs to work. Alright, well, I had a decent game, a couple of kills. I'm frustrated that I should have taken... I guess I don't remember if I have the ability to take spotter plane or catapult fighter. But now they're down a ship, and I'm kind of irritated by this. There's no reason we should be down ships. Our battleships were just god-awful bad. That Congo has no idea how to play that boat. It's terrible. Yeah, you're not wrong, Land Collector. It feels bad. I was trying... So here was my thinking, right? I was pushing the carrier, figuring he hadn't turned his engines on. That part worked. The Iron Duke turned around, and rather than fight the Congo in his face, spend his time shooting at me. That was a surprise. I should not... And my thinking was, all right, the Iron Duke's going to lose me behind this island. But then 2 other battleships had turned around and sitting in their cap circle, which I wasn't expecting. So, but I mean, they are American battleships, so they never really left the cap circle. I mean, most Tier 5 cruisers don't have any meaningful AA anyway. Alright, Byron, this is it, buddy. Catch us up on kills right here. There it was. He's going to flood out. Yes! Well done. Okay. I feel like, even though... I feel bad that we got no kills out of that. Our destroyers were god. Look at our destroyers. 4 destroyers, no kills. Straight across the board. Just pure terribleness. If our Byron... There we go. Give our Byron the air cover. Good. Our Furious knows what's up. He put... Yes! Double fighter cover. Well done. Torpedo that, you jerk-off Ranger. Well done. Okay, so our carrier players are in the game at least. So we've at least got that going for us. Now we just need them to start beating up on this New Mex and this New York.
If I promise to kill you last, I hope you want fries with that.
With 2 carriers on the board, they ought to be able to hammer and anvil this guy. Right? Just continually bomb him, torpedo him, make him burn his damage control, flood him mercilessly. This ought to be a thing. Man, those are slow. Is he going to take him in the stern? He's going to take 1. Ugh. Our Ranger player needs a little more experience, it looks like. But that's okay. At least he... Okay, so the Ranger is divved with this Bayern, so they can at least pick targets. That's something. And right now, the New York can't get into it. So it's literally... If our carrier players play this correctly, it's a 3-on-1 engagement. And their Ranger has decided that throwing planes away against our carrier is a good idea. Which, by the way, it's not a good idea. Ranger doesn't have unlimited planes. Good morning, MLM! For me, I say Munich. That's me. Yeah, right now the Bayern is avoiding the New York's line of fire. The New York can't get shots in. And the Bayern's secondaries are going in. Okay. Yeah, I say Munchen. I like Munchen better. It can be 3-on-1 if these guys play this engagement correctly. And so far it's looking good. There we go. Bomb. Do we get a fire? No, just a bomb. Bayern's just about got his stern turrets around. Ranger's coming in with more bombs. Come on, give us a fire. Give us a fire. There we go. Oh, he put him out right away. All right, bring the torps back. Yes, here we go. Here come the Furious torps. That's probably a bad drop. Yep. Bow on drop is bad. You just got to beat the crap out of this New Mexico, then you got this. Here we go. Furious got a much better drop that time. He's gonna put them both in. There we go. No flood, dang it. No, the Bayern's doing a great job. And they're doing a pretty good job tag teaming this New Mexico. Our Ranger, I feel like our Ranger needs more experience. He's not leading his torpedoes very well. What's up, Majest Thor? Thank you for the follow. And now they can go beat up on this New York. Oh no, this is terrible. What are you doing out here, dude? You got to kill this New York quickly. He turns his guns 1 salvo and you're out. You're a Ranger. You have no armor. The enemy Ranger's got to be getting low on planes too, because he keeps pissing them away, flying into fighters. Our Bayern's going to die. It's only a matter of time. All right. The Ranger's at least taking the time to get his hull flipped. Yeah, I know. Ranger has just enough armor to take full pens from basically everything. Here we go. Oh, that's a much better drop. Well done. Flood? No flood. No fire. Look at this guy's got that old school skull camo. Check it out. I've got one of these on my New York. They're just hammering this poor bastard. Ranger's gonna get away though. He's gonna have some cover in a moment. Bayern's healing and burning. I think we've got this one, guys. They ought to be able to beat down the New York. Even if we lose our Bayern, it'll still be 2 carriers to 1. So again, I come back to I feel like going after the carrier was the right play. Bayern's going out right here. But I still feel like taking the opportunity to wipe that carrier out when we could was the right play. New York's burning now. We know he put out some floods earlier. Get into light again. There we go. More fires, more torpedoes. He's out. No! You screwed up the drop. Come on, man. Come on, Furious. Come on, Furious. Guys, remember when this game's over, I'm giving away Murmansk. Make sure you're entered. Okay, they're going to get him now. No, they're not. He's... There we go. Goodness. And now it's 2v1. 2 minutes to play. I think we got this, kids. I think we got this. I need to go back and look at Murmansk. I thought Murmansk could take a catapult fighter, but I only had the spotter plane, which irritated me a little bit. Oh no. Oh no, we might lose a carrier. This Ranger needs to pay attention. Now, this might kill him. This might kill him. He needs to there are times you need to learn to drive your hull. He's out. And now it's tied. This could be a draw. This is going to be a draw. We're going to draw this game. Remember, guys, when you play carrier, there are times that recalling your planes and driving your hull is the right go, right? Because it allows you to focus your AA sector, which can make a big deal on a carrier. A lot of carriers have really solid anti-aircraft defenses, so focusing that sector up makes a big difference. And it also allows you to, steer and potentially avoid some of those torpedoes. Don't always run on autopilot when you're playing a carrier. But this will end up being a draw. We're 60 seconds from a draw, so it's going to happen. The only way this ends as not a draw is if our Furious steps onto their cap circle, and it's not going to happen. He can't get there in time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen a draw. It's been a while. Have fun with those British armored decks, dude. I mean, we've put some good damage into this guy, but it's not going to be enough, right? 10 seconds left. Wow, I can't remember the last time I had a draw. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Ranger is a lot more vulnerable than Furious is. Ranger's armor scheme and everything is just not as resilient. That deck armor in particular is definitely a problem for Ranger because you can just plunge shells right through the deck. How about that? When was the last time you saw a draw? Wow. That's a weird way to start the day, huh?